I'm Teisha Bader with Shalom TV's News Update. Israeli government opposition leader Sheli Yachimovich and Labor MK Isaac Herzog announced Tuesday that they are submitting a bill to dissolve the Knesset and call for early elections. Yachimovich, who had presented a similar bill back in May, decided to resubmit the bill amidst the current crisis in the Likud-Kadima coalition regarding efforts to find an alternative to the Tal law, which exempted ultra-Orthodox from army service. The labor leader called the current coalition ineffective and said the public must now choose at the voting booth between the Likud under the leadership of Netanyahu and Labor under my leadership. Israel's President Shimon Peres met today with Esther Pollard in Jerusalem and reaffirmed his commitment to continue to work for her husband Jonathan's release. This was the first time Peres met with Esther Pollard since his return from Washington last month, where he asked President Obama to commute the convicted spy's life sentence to time served. Peres asked Pollard's wife for an update on his health and told her that he sees Pollard's release as his obligation both morally and as president of Israel. Esther Pollard expressed her gratitude to Peres for his ongoing efforts and together with leaders of the Free Pollard campaign discussed ways to advance securing Jonathan's release and the urgency of the matter in light of his deteriorating health after 27 years in prison. Israel police arraigned an ultra-Orthodox Jewish man from Bnei Brak Tuesday for spray painting hateful anti-Zionist slogans at the Yad Vashem Holocaust Museum last month, as well as for similar vandalism at several other sites in the country. During the investigation, 31-year-old Elchanan Estrovich said he wishes he could have blown up the Knesset, as well as Israel's Supreme Court and several army bases. Estrovich is one of 4 suspects, all members of Neturei Karta, a small extremist anti-Zionist sect that does not recognize the establishment of the State of Israel. Yad Vashem chairman Avner Shalev said of the group that they are on the fringes of society and do not represent the majority, who respect the memory of the Holocaust. Jewish Agency Chairman Natan Sharansky has reassured new immigrants to Israel that their Israeli college scholarships are not at risk of ending. On Sunday, students who participate in the program, which is run by the Israel Student Authority and funded by the Jewish Agency for Israel and Israel's Ministry of Immigrant Absorption, demonstrated outside Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office after receiving an email informing them that their scholarships for next year might be canceled. 6,700 students take advantage of a program which provides full tuition to pursue a degree at an Israeli university. Recent budget gaps in the Student Authority apparently prompted the emails. Sharansky released a statement to the students reaffirming the Jewish Agency's commitment to the funding, saying that they'll continue to take responsibility for the project until the day that the government will take the responsibility for itself. Sharansky said, "So take this concern out of your heart, go back to learn, to study, and be good ambassadors for the State of Israel all over the world." Several Jewish philanthropies in the U.S. are coming together to continue their efforts in ensuring funding for Jewish day schools in America. The appropriately named Match program will match $6 million of new donations to Jewish day schools with an additional $3 million between August 1st and May 15th. The foundations behind the program are Avichai and Kohelet, who are partnering with the Jewish Funders Network and the Partnership for Excellence in Jewish Education. Donations must be $10,000 or more, and an individual school can qualify for up to $50,000 of matching funds. Young Judea, the peer-led Zionist movement, youth movement rather, will be separating from Hadassah, the Women's Zionist Organization of America, becoming its own entity. Hadassah's board had voted last year for the separation and will provide transitional funding to Young Judea and will continue to serve on their board. Marcy Natan, Hadassah's national president, said in a statement, "Like a child leaving the nest, Young Judea will always be part of the Hadassah family." Further saying Hadassah members take tremendous pride in how effective Young Judea is in creating permanent connections between American youth and Israel. The separation follows funding difficulties faced by Hadassah over the last few years. Young Judea, which will be run by Executive Director Simon Klarfeld, serves 5,000 Jewish children and young adults through summer camps in the U.S. as well as programs in Israel, and has been supported entirely by Hadassah since 1967. Young Judea Board President David Beckhofer expressed gratitude to Hadassah for its passion, guidance, and continued support. And that's Shalom TV's News Update. I'm Teisha Bader.